day 2 has really turned into Lake Como day 1. Woke up, took the metro to the train station to Como. Whole thing probably took less than an hour. I mean, the public transportation here is incredible. Got to Como, all trails, closest hike to the train station with good reviews. It's 4 miles, 2,000 feet of gain. Just hiked it. It's kind of through some little towns too. It's beautiful, nice, just vert master straight up. And then I'm practically at, I guess, what you call the peak, and there's a restaurant. It's about noon. So just ordered a fancy meat and cheese plate, charcuterie board, and a coffee. And this is the view. So that's Como from the restaurant. No one's here. It's noon. It's too early to eat lunch in Lake Como, but felt good to get a little vert in and just go somewhere new. Como, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know. I think the hype is a little ridiculous. I guess I haven't seen all of it, just a hike, but yeah, strong morning. All right, so I finished off the overpriced charcuterie board. Made my way up to the peak, which was this lighthouse, which was fine. Nice little view of part of Lake Como and the town, and then worked my way back down. That's what I'm doing now. Got through that little town I was in. Now I'm back on the trail where there's literally nobody. So nobody on the section of trail on the way up, and so far nobody on the way down. There's a cable car, which is actually right behind me, that everyone takes up, and then it's like a short hike from the town cable car to that lighthouse. But so yeah, just me and these little lizards down here on the trail. Gonna get back into the town of Como in about 30 minutes-ish. And then I'll figure out what I want to do. I can jump on a boat, take a little tour. I guess there's seaplanes. Valeria said it's like $200, but that'd be sweet. Like 20 minutes just on a seaplane. I don't know if I've ever been on a seaplane. Or what will most likely happen is jumped on all trails and saw on the other side of the train station, on the other side of town, there's a hike over there. So maybe I'll get a few more miles in, another 1,000 feet of gain. Especially since I'm not going to be doing anything tomorrow, just flying. So kind of see how I'm feeling. When I'm done with this hike, I'll be at about 8 miles, 2,000 feet of gain, which is a good spot to end, but maybe we'll keep it going. And in terms of tomorrow, I fly out Gulf Air around 10 a.m. It's I can't remember how long the flight is to some country in the Middle East. And then I head to Manila, get in Manila the next day at 10 a.m. I've booked my first 3 nights kind of right outside of BGC, Bonifacio Global City, which is supposed to be like the Singapore of the Philippines, just modern, high-tech, runnable, walkable, like just real nice and fancy and clean. So it gives me a couple days to, what I really want to do is go to Cebu. It's got like canyoneering, waterfalls, hiking, dirt biking. It looks so fun and beautiful. But the weather every single day has just been rain. So that's not going to work. So I'll get to BGC. We have 3 days. The hotel's like $60 a night, gym, sauna, everything. Figure I'll just I'm not really a city guy, but I'll check it out. And worst case, I can gym, sauna, and run and just kind of check it out, I guess. Got some Peace Corps work to do and kind of planning. I'm going to go to Palawan for sure, maybe Coron as well. Definitely dirt biking on Palawan up to El Nido. So yeah, I'll just research what that'll look like, and I think the points finally carried over from one of my credit cards, so hopefully it'll be close to a free flight to Auckland. We will see. All right, back in town of Como. That's where I was, up there, and then back behind there to the left. You can kind of see the cable car route. Got a little under 3 hours until there's a seaplane until my train leaves. So yeah, I'm gonna go walk around the left-hand side, hike, unknown. I will research those seaplanes. I'm assuming it's way too expensive. Maybe this boat right here. All right, so the boat tour thing was full when I went up there. And the seaplane is actually a flight school. So I guess sometimes they have tours. They said not today. Probably built for the best. I'm not a big boat guy. And the seaplane thing probably would have been really expensive. So I just kind of kept walking around the lake. And there's a really nice path here. Just right along the lake, which is beautiful, nice. Big, nice tennis club. The clubhouse looks sweet. The courts were in terrible condition. Red clay, like one didn't even have a net. I mean, it hadn't been swept or lined, which obviously just makes them look bad, but they had a bubble. A couple of the bubbles were in use, but the outdoor ones, beautiful sunny day, open. So yeah, just circling back to kind of the town of Como now. Gonna, I guess, walk around the inside of the town, not along the lake for a little bit, and then got about an hour and a half before my train back. So yeah, just a lot of walking. I guess I'm at like 9 miles right now. Feels good to get some mileage in for tomorrow, which is gonna be a day of just nothing. So yeah, just walking around. Como's growing on me. It's beautiful. Como's a place where like you take a girl for a weekend. Like, I get it. A million people taking photos for Instagram. Big, beautiful houses, hotels up there by where my hike was. Take girl for a weekend. You do a long boat cruise. You stay in like North Como in a different town. Like, that's kind of how you do Como. But super pumped I came for the day and just checked it out. Got a feel for it. Beautiful buildings, super steep hike, vert monster. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to Milan. Como interior, super nice, just huge plazas everywhere. Nice little statue over here. Outdoor eating establishments everywhere. There's a bunch of these little plazas. Restaurants look incredible. Everyone's drinking aperitifs, little spritzes. Campari spritz or whatever kind of spritz. But yeah, super, super bougie, super nice. I'm looking for one of those little like pizzerias, there we go, where you just grab like a really good slice of pizza for like €3. All right, I figured out Como, figured out the hype. The town itself is like walking only, and it's decent size for being a walking only town. Incredible restaurants, cool stores, like fresh pasta store, prosciutto butchery. I mean, everything's perfect. Beautiful streets. Everything's like 4 stories, perfect little balconies and plants. It's just like quintessential, stereotypical, like perfect Italian. So the town itself is just adorable beyond logic. You know, churches and plazas and like the whole thing too. Unbelievable cool stores, restaurants, whatever. Lake's beautiful. It's not Tahoe, you know, but it's like beautiful lake. And then huge houses all up through the hills, like interspersed with like just nice nature rolling hills. And then some mountain range in the background. I don't know if it's the Dolomites or what, but or maybe Mont Blanc. I literally have no idea. So the whole thing's just like put together really well. Like super clean, beautiful. They're all just like walking streets with like cool stores and bakeries and cafes and restaurants. And clearly tons of people hanging out, shopping by the lake where you can drive. You know, saw Ferraris, $300,000 Porsche. A lot of motorcyclists that were like cruising on multi-day trips, which looks incredible. Of course, I go back to that. But yeah, I kind of get it. This town's pretty nice.